Cathedral St. James is located a few miles west of here, and it's the birthplace of democracy in the Cayman Islands 172 years ago. From this place, I promise that we Caymanians, past, current, and future, came a promise that we'll be able to participate equally in the decision-making process to ensure that we, as well as our children, have a better life. Ladies and gentlemen, the promise to our children is on the verge of being unfulfilled. We have medical costs that are affecting our parents and grandparents that prevent many of them from retiring after decades of work and contributions to their families. We have fuel costs that drive up the price of food, electricity, water, and gas that prevent many of us from living the Caymanian dream and fulfilling the promise of leaving a better future for our children. My parents made me and my four sisters a promise to make our lives better. Today, all five of us are college graduates, and this was done by my father working as a bartender and my mother making a salary of an administrative assistant. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot and will not accept today that a bartender, a clerical officer, a nurse, a truck driver, a teacher, a mechanic, a delivery man, a mason, a plumber, any other similar position, not being able to be in a position to leave a better future for their children. Will we in Cayman ever be energy independent? And more importantly, will we in Cayman be able to, in a few years, even afford the energy that we need? The price of fuel in Cayman is ridiculously high compared to the price globally and regionally. Tell me, if a government must run like a business, then it means that all departments and ministries in government must also run like a business. If so, what profit do you expect from the police service, the prison service, the fire service, social services, education department? I listen to these people talk about sending people home as though they're ordering fast food. This is people's lives and livelihood that we're talking about. They have children, grandchildren, parents, and other family members that depend on them for assistance. They too also have businesses that depend on them for patronage. How can people be so cold and heartless? No. I know that some of you are saying that I am saying this because this is an election year. Let me tell you something. Our economic model is based on consumption, and as such, the biggest revenue line in government is customs duty. The more we consume, the more government makes. The more people we have, the more people we consume, and vice versa. People speak about cutting jobs in the civil service, and I'm here to tell you tonight that that is not going to happen in a UDP government. What I cannot agree to is sending productive Caymanians home to show up later looking for assistance from the social services department. Will make the government better when they'll be making less revenue. Less revenue means higher taxes on those that are working, and then we wonder why we are where we are today. The hard-working civil servants in this country did not create our current economic problems, and they alone cannot be expected to bear the brunt of fixing it. We already have Caymanians with 10% unemployment. You think that 15 or 20% will make this country any better? The UDP is the only government with a track record of taking on the big challenges head-on, whether it is liberalizing the telecom sector or protecting the Cayman financial industry in the European courts. We don't back down from challenges and the tough decisions. We welcome them, we deal with them. We welcome them, we deal with them.